Did you bring your milk and cookies? Hey, it's Bryon Lape back with reviews you can use, also known as Channel Dad Bryon Lape to some people. And from Robert Irvine, we have this interesting box. Actually, I got this at Sam's Club the other day. And 2 new flavors, at least I think 2 new flavors. I don't remember either of these before, and this is benefiting the Susan G. Komen. This is breast cancer research, I do believe. I don't know if it's a society, agency, whatever. Let me give you a hint. Vaccines and sugar. All right, so here we have milk and cookies. I'm thinking this is kind of a take on the cookies and cream kind of thing. We have 16 grams of sugar, 16 grams of protein, 3 sugars, and 210 calories, gluten-free. I don't know if these are baked or whatever, but this is Chef Robert Irvine, who's on the cover of that, right? I don't know if you can see him down there. He's a good-sized dude. He makes me look very skinny. Unlike me, he's very determined to do things. So we have whey protein concentrate. This is the blend. So we have whey protein isolate and whey protein concentrate. No soy protein mentioned. Woohoo! However, the very next ingredient is vegetable oils. We have, that's palm kernel and palm. It doesn't matter. Maltitol, I cannot read these. I think it's an maltitol. Soy protein isolate. Oh man, why? It might be the crisps on top. Sometimes these crisp things are made from soy protein isolate because it forms a ball a little bit nicer and a little bit crunch. But it's not listed as the main protein source. So we do have cocoa processed with alkali. Contains 2% or less of the following. And so in here we have tapioca starch is okay, but we have sunflower oil, sucralose, sunflower lecithin, soybean oil. So there are some seed oils in here. There's some kind of monoglyceride. And so, you know, read through it. If you don't like stuff on here, don't eat it. Is all I can say. Contains milk, soy, almond, and peanut products. Manufactured plant that processes milk, soy, wheat, tree nut, peanut, and egg products. So those with allergies, take note. But let's find out now. I'm not a huge fan of cookies and cream, and that's kind of what this is. It's not like it's chocolate chip cookies or anything. These are kind of these generic Oreo looking things. So that's why I suspect, and I think that's where the cookies and cream idea came in. I don't know. I was never a big fan. I know it started when I was in high school, nearly 40 years ago. Oh, but it does have a nice smell. And so on the, look at that. Before I get too far into it, let me pull the wrapper down. So hopefully I stop making so much noise. But you see some nice texture there, some drizzles of chocolate. Let's find out. Yeah, and I can see the crisps now. A lot of these are known for these little crisp balls. Almost has it in almost all of his. And that I think is where the the soy protein is. So it's got a nice layer cake looking thing to it. It's got a nice, looks like a cookie base. A lot of them do. Some chocolate on top. I know I'm kind of cheating a little bit, but it's got a nice aroma. Let's see how it tastes. So I'm not going to hold up the fragment, but just to kind of remind you what it looks like here and here. Overall, it's not bad. Not being a cookies and cream, cookies and I know it's milk and cookies. From an Oreo milk standpoint, it's been so many years since I've done that. I don't even remember what it tastes like other than they're just huge sugar bombs anymore. I mean, they don't even make them the way my understanding, the way they make them now is nothing like what they used to. There's so many skimping of ingredients and GMO crap in it. They're not even worth looking at. Might as well eat the plastic wrapper they come in. But nothing's overpowering. It's got a nice chocolate flavor. And something that I would say approximates evaporated milk, though not as sweet. So it's not bad. One other thing I didn't see, I don't think it has sugar alcohols. I didn't see that listed. Usually it's near the end, which is fine. I'm still not sold on them. Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm kind of somewhere in between. I'd rather have a little bit of real sugar instead of that stuff. I don't need that right at the moment. But overall, it's just kind of there. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. It's nothing crazy. You know, I'm glad these bars are small. I can probably tolerate it for that long. It is, to me, sweet, but not overly so. But, you know, but if you really like cookies and milk meat or cookies and cream, that kind of taste, you may really like this. Whereas I'm just kind of, you know, it's kind of like a 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Again, not being a fan of that, I don't want to say, oh, it's a 2, and it really isn't. It's just my I understand taste is a personal, subjective thing. I get it. But, you know, considering some of the other ones, like the peanut butter and jelly one, which was pretty good, and the peanut butter one, was really good. That's the big bar. I love it. I don't eat them very often anymore, but so I used to eat them when I was traveling, and now I don't travel hardly at all. So, you know, but it's not bad. It's a good, you know, you need a quick snack. You want a little bit of protein. I don't know if it does the nutritional facts on here. Low in fat, and that's the thing that it's got 7 grams of saturated fat, so that's not too bad. I was reading the bottom part of 0, that was trans fats, which is good. So actually that's better than I thought. It just doesn't, because of the sugar and other stuff, you don't notice it. So it conceivably could get you some decent protein. And remember, it's a little snack bar, right? It's not a huge protein bar with, you know, 85 grams of protein or something in it. But something quick snack on your way to the gym or your way home, you know, like if you're like me and it's half an hour drive, then, you know, when I used to go, now I just do stuff in the basement. But yeah, I don't know. In some ways I almost feel disappointed, because Robert Irvine's stuff is usually pretty fantastic. But I think most of my tempered enthusiasm is because I'm not a huge fan of the flavor base itself. And so I'm just kind of like, it's just there. It's good. But that's how I think about cookies and cream. And I know people that love the stuff, love the ice cream, love the milkshake. Have at it. I don't. So anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think. What do you think of my review? Do you think I'm being too harsh? Do you think I'm just full of it? Let me know, and we'll see you. Goodbye.